much that I love you. Yeah. You found me no search. It's like you knew that inside I was hurting. I was so young, didn't know shit. But you gave me a shot at a romance. I feel like you were like an angel sent to bring me light. Now that I'm with you, me want to say that me love you, that me love you, that me love. Hey, me no go one day wonder. Without my baby, without me love, without me love. And no dance and sing and nothing, because you make my life complete. Oh yeah, oh yeah, I can't believe that this is for me. Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, I can't believe that this is for me. Oh yeah. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, it's for me. Shut up, 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 shut up. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, it's for me. I've never felt this way. So when they ask us, say, oh yeah, we're going all the way. So me, we happy, love you all the time and things. Sometimes I wonder if the thing could cut us under, to get under, I know. But your love in my life control that. I lay down my life this way, do anything to make you stay. All of the blessings, they come my way, and all the bad things, they turn and away. Sometimes life is such a scare. Your love gives me the strength to bear. Oh, shut up, shut up, shut up. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, it's for me. Shut up, 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 shut up.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, it's for me. Well, hello. Hello, motherfuckers. Greetings, motherfuckers. Hey, motherfuckers. Hey, motherfuckers.
Hey.
Hey, motherfuckers. Hey, motherfuckers. Hey,
Ew.
hey, motherfuckers. How y'all doing, huh? How your mama doing? All right, then, okay. Well, we were supposed to set this up and do this differently, but when calls the queen will come running to the food. So I had to go pick up some food because we was hungry, and because of where I'm at, everything is 20 to 30 minutes, and yeah. So I had to go get the food, and then be on our way back to the hotel. And I know y'all was waiting. I was like, can I keep them waiting for at least the world reading? So the world reading is on its way. Let's go. Ding 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 ding
Ew.
ding ding ding
Ew.
ding. All right. Y'all know we also got to do the horoscopes here in a few days because we're going to be coming up to the end of the month and beginning of August. August. So let's see what the spirit has for the world reading today. So I'm going to say my prayer. I'm going to listen and we're going to see because I know it's a lot. Y'all know we talked about the Baphomet energy last night. And I'm looking like $1,000,000. I know, I agree. And period. These glasses and gratitude. All right. Yeah, we talked about the Baphomet energy and we know that that is loose, but we are going to see what else is coming up. So I don't know anything about this. I think this was from Blue China. So let me send a shout out because I believe this is Blue China. They gave me this. This is a beautiful gift. I think this is Blue China. Gratitude to Blue China. Blue Goddess also because she changed her name about it. But gratitude, Miss Sharmika. So I don't know about this, but the spirit is telling me that something that we said was going to happened, but it was not seen in public because the elite covered it up very quickly before anyone knew that one of the politicians had been hit. There was an assassination attempt made very publicly, Spirit says a few people thought they saw something to this effect on the news, but they never seen it again, so they thought they were tripping. Let me take my glasses off because that is going to fuck me up. Spirit says that there was some sort of a. Oh, it did happen. Okay. We told you that there were going to be 2 people, politicians, killed in public. I didn't know we were talking about the Haitian president.
Mm-hmm. The husband and wife.
Okay, and they're saying, who is John McAfee? Is that the Haitian president? This person was assassinated as well. So yes, we have seen some of these things, and they tried to hurry up and cover it up.
Mm-hmm.
Let me listen. The assassination of the Haitian president was by the American government.
It was the CIA.
I said it. Spirit said it. I don't know what the fuck you want me to do. I'm not going to take it back because I'm not going to lie to you. The Spirit said the American government assassinated the Haitian president and his wife. I know they're saying that the wife did not pass. She did pass. Whatever she is now, if she is still living, I don't know what they've done. They assassinated both of them. They make me feel like there's something about a child as well that was involved in that. So I don't know. But I'm going to say that. Who is the John McAfee that you put up? Who is that? YouTube is on here.
Look it up now.
YouTube is on here. Let's see. McAfee, the antivirus app creator in Napalmville, Miami apartments. He owned that collapse. Oh, wow, Allie. Wow. Well, I'll show you to the Spirit because they said there was going to be a politician that was murdered in public, and that's what happened. And it happened, the Haitian president. Now let's listen. There will be 2 more attempts or assassinations. 2 of them. 2 more. Male and female alike, they say. Your government will be responsible for that as well.
Yeah.
They tell me that they will be continuing to show up in real time. And when they do, it'll be greater than what we've seen.
Oopsies.
Through me. They're going to come through me again, but they're telling me it's going to be greater. And they're going to make appearances in other ways as well. There's getting ready to be a spike in fires. So there's getting ready to be a whole bunch of fires. I want to go out west.
It is. It's happening right now.
But there's also going to be a couple explosions or bombings that's going to be happening. I kind of want to go to the east of that. So I don't know if we're talking about East Coast or if we're talking about like of the world, period. Not necessarily like New York and all of that, like East, period. Bombings. There's also going to be some sort of attack on the gay community. It's also going to have something to do with fashion. Something about fashion. Something about fashion and the fashion in the gay community. Let me listen. They keep quoting scriptures. It almost feels like whatever this is connected to the gay community and to the clothing or the fashion is going to have something to do with scriptures because I keep seeing one eye. Like one eye is covered. Like, I don't know if we're talking about like Horus or we're just talking about like biblical stuff, period. Um, like they're telling me there's something about transgender, something about a movement, something about Nas X starting this movement, and the transgender movement all together, something about the clothing, very skimpy, very revealing, like overall, I mean, like what's these called? Suspenders, but I see like chest out. Um, one eye is covered. Right, gratitude. There's a movie called it's not the Clash of the Titans, the Titan Gods or God Titans or something. We spoke of it before. But in there, Horus wears the covering because that's what I keep seeing. He also wears some sort of kilt or skirt. That's what they keep showing me. Like this is going to be something like this, some sort of agenda. It's going to all have something to do with that. I don't know if it has something to do with Egypt or if that's what's going to be on the clothing. Just remember that I'm saying that. Oh, gods of Egypt. Okay, understood. I see it. Okay. There's also some sort of they call it a tribe of people that are very, very much against the gay movement or the homosexual agenda or against homosexual people, period. And they keep showing me black cloaks as if these people are hiding, and they're formulating some sort of plan against the gay um, people, a gay agenda or something, to where they feel like they must take these things into their hands because they keep saying this is biblical, like they're fucking cuckoo for cocoa puffs or some shit. Like, oh, God said, and they're like quoting scriptures or something, and they're like getting ready to do something where they're targeting gay people. So I feel like we want people to be on high alert. There's something that's brewing, something is happening. Do not forget, I'm saying this to you. It has something to do with clothes. It has something to do with Nas X. There's some sort of movement that he has started, that he is starting. And there's some other movement that is being started in another way. They also keep saying genomes. So genomes may be behind this, but this is also very much like biblically driven to some degree. There's also going to be separate. We're moving forward. They keep showing me a group of young Mennonite boys that are getting ready to be either attacked or blamed for something. You're going to see this in a public eye. They keep showing me the one movie where the young boys were from New York. Then they had the movie come out. They were blamed for these things. They just had this movie, Central Park 5.
Mm-hmm.
They keep showing me that as if this is something that's going to be similar to this, or another movie or something about young boys that were accused of something's going to come out again. They say we don't understand what is brewing, what is happening, because they're separating a whole bunch of different groups of people. But they're also separating a separate group of young people that are no longer going to tolerate certain things. Like there's several groups formulating. They tell me some of these groups or one of these groups have fallen up under my teachings, and they're using it erratically. They have taken what I've taught and they have put the Jesus Bible thumper to it, to where they feel like they have all knowledge now. They're separating themselves from the one band, one sound movement. because they think they have something greater and they are fucked up and fucked off, and I will kill you all. Believe it. Believe what I'm saying to you. If you fucking think that you're going to do that, I'll destroy all of you. Every fucking one.
I ain't stopping.
Don't you ever take my teachings and do anything erratic, fucked up and fucked off with it. They say it'll show itself soon. Please do, because I will fucking kill you all. Well, I understand, but you should have told me before. Gratitude. Apparently, they feel like that I'm not moving in the way that they feel like I should be moving or something or another. And that's not my problem. I move according to the spirit, and that's people's problem. So when this happens, please understand that these people are not affiliated with me. Just because they fall under my teachings does not mean they are affiliated with me. That's insane. Hey, Marshall Lee. They said the bombings are not going to stop because these are bombings. They're not just explosions. They keep showing me a tanker, something about a tanker, something about gas, something about an explosion. They also keep showing me BP. So I feel like there's something about a tanker. Wait, pause. Wait, what? Can someone do some research for me? Spirit says, and it may be BP, I don't know. Allegedly, I don't know if it's BP, allegedly. There is a major company, oil affiliated, that are trying to take over, and they're causing certain things to happen to take over in the oil industry in some way.
Probably is VP.
Even when it just seems like this is something that's regular, it is not. They keep saying small little fires everywhere. Like they're planting or putting these things into action, making it happen. Oh my God. It's coming back. Understood. They want to be the leading carrier of oil and gasoline in the world. So they are merging, and whom they cannot merge, they're killing CEOs. They're getting ready to start killing people. This is serious. Allegedly, I believe we're speaking about BP. Allegedly. She just showed me something that brought that all the way back from the oil spill that happened 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
No injuries in Texas refinery explosion. When is that? 6 days ago.
And this is with the
Okay, there's my confirmation, my validation. Keep your eyes on these people. They're trying to take over, be the leading gas affiliated and oil affiliation. 2 killed, 2 hospital after gas explosion in Dallas 4 weeks ago. Orange glow scene 4 miles caused by massive. All explosions. Listen, they're trying to take over. You say is trying to merge 15 companies. Are they? Well, they're trying to merge is what the Spirit says. So because they're trying to do that, they're trying to take over and they're causing these explosions to happen. These are not natural explosions. They're causing them. I said it allegedly, BP. I don't know what the fuck. Allegedly. Masterminds, because the owners of the oil corporation who owns BP are not little people. We're talking about Morgan and Chase and Rothschild and Rockefeller, and they keep saying Jacoby. I don't know what that is. They keep saying Jacoby. Outside the city of San Antonio. Why is this so quiet? She just showed me like 5 explosions in the last like 4 weeks to 6 days ago. Why are these explosions quiet? Why don't nobody know about these?
Even this place in Maine. Is all over.
Wow. They're trying to take over. So keep your eyes on it. You said Wells Fargo is Jacobia Bank. Oh, so it's Jacobia, not Jacoby. Okay, well, let's keep our eyes on that, okay? Spirit says somebody very important is watching this, and I don't give a fuck. The fuck are you? Spirit says they're going to start digging into the twins because they don't know who they are. They want to know who they are. So I now know that you're going to look at them. I know you're fucking watching. I do not give a fuck. You make your move, I'll make mine. In real fucking time. I better be understood. I am fucking Adina. I will kill you all. This is much more than them looking for Petita. They now know she holds the answer to the grave. You'll never fucking find her. I'll be sure of it. The twins are not your fucking business. Mind your business. Two people affiliated with the Rothschilds family is watching. Why? It's trickled down. It's in the company. They're hired. One is biracial female. Genome redhead guy. We do not give a fuck. They're going to be looking into the twins' bank records. They want to know about any evictions. We don't give a fuck.
Yeah, we're good on that.
We don't give a fuck.
Yeah, we don't have
You
none
can
of
roll
those.
you.
We're good on that.
Yes, Sprite. It's going to be a well-known actor that's going to be looking at jail time. He may also do music. He's going to be looking at jail time. Something is going to come back up or come back up from his past where he thought it was over with. They're funneling and formulating different plans on different for different shit. And I say that because they keep showing me Josie Smollett. Juicy Smollett. They keep showing me him. So I don't know if we're speaking about him or if they just showing me him so I know that we're talking about an actor who also may do music. Oh, they are scrambling. They're hitting all kind of buttons. I almost feel like the little biracial chick kind of sat back in her seat like,
Hmm.
you may even have your hair up in the bun. Yes, I am. Yes, she is. Very good. They say that Colin Kaepernick is due something. He's due something and they don't want to give it to him. Also, something about, I don't know if he's birthing something or if he's having another child or if he's having a child, but he's birthing something. Colin Kaepernick.
Hmm.
He's birthing something or he's getting ready to have a baby. They also say that he's due something that they do not want to give him. I don't know if he's due some royalties. They're trying to stop his money. But something about he will show up in court. So something about there's going to be some sort of court case connected to him that has to do with money. Something about somebody's filing charges or filing a grievance. And I feel like somebody in his family is going to turn on him in some way.
Oh, his mother.
Somebody in his family is going to turn on him in some way. I would like for him to get the message to be cautious because somebody is going to turn, like somebody is country or something from the South or something, or country or something connected to him, like family, like they're getting ready to try to come in his circle or something. I want him to be careful on that. Also, where Fujiano was kind of on the fence about some stuff, he's kind of getting ready to play ball now. He's getting ready to come out on a different level. I know y'all
Hmm.
thought he was going to have 5 years. That baby getting ready to get out because he's getting ready to play ball.
Hmm.
His first album after getting out is going to do numbers. It's going to be like a different sound. It'll be his sound that, huh? Yes? This? It's going to be that, but it'll be different on a whole nother level because they're telling me they're getting ready to give him some of Vaughn's energy. Oh, he had already played ball.
Hmm.
That's why he's in there. He's not even really like, oh, they're doing something. That baby getting ready to come out. It's going to be something different.
Hmm.
Fujiano. That's what I'm talking about.
Hmm.
He do not want to play ball, but he's going to have to play ball. Get the fucking likes up. Get my fucking likes up and get the fuck out of here. Because I have you kick the fuck out of here. Get the likes up or get the fuck out. I don't give a fuck. Get my fucking likes up or find something else to do. Ain't nobody playing. We'll continue when my likes get up. They also say there's something wrong with the water in Chesapeake Bay. Well, they didn't fuck my shit up. My whole shit cut off. It wouldn't come back on. Then they was blocking my mic. They wouldn't let me talk. What kind of shit? Can you hear me?
You hear me? You hear me? You hear me?
Is it bad? They was blocking my shit. They didn't block my shit. I told you these motherfuckers was watching. They didn't block my shit. I couldn't get back on. They cut my camera and my mic. I couldn't get back on my camera and my mic. But we back. Let me see them likes get up. Get them likes up. I do feel like you're going to hear more about Fujiano come towards the end of September, going into October. They're talking about a murder mystery that will take place. This is not a game. This is a real life whodunit. This will involve about 3 rappers. They are actively using, I want to say 2 rappers' energy that we think, oh my God. That fucking Little Durk, I don't like that motherfucker. I'm sick of his shit. And I usually don't call him by his fucking name. But allegedly, I'm sick of fucking Little Durk ass. I'm sick of you. I am fucking sick of you. These rappers are losing brothers and cousins, and it is not by fucking accident. And I want everybody who you are getting, I hope they fucking families team up. I hope they come and see you. And you know who I'm talking about. Because they are holding and they are using, I'm so fucking pissed behind this. Because we assume that little red-eyed little fucker with the dents in his fucking head, we assume that he's in the penitentiary really doing some hard-ass time.
What is not?
That nigga is being used. He is collecting souls. He is using living energy from Fujiano. And they're trying to use Fujiano to bring forth some of the other rappers' energy. Because Fujiano is handsome, they getting ready to try to use him for 2 different agendas. He did not want to do it. He did not want to play ball. He did not want to. He has no choice. He's scared for his children. Something about Fujiano's hair. Something about his hair when we see him again. Something about his hair. I don't know if it's going to be the blonde. I don't know what we're talking about, but it's something different about his hair. Something about his hair. They say he cannot escape this. He will not escape this. He'll play ball or they'll kill him. They're not going to let him sit in jail. None of this. This is all ritual. It's going to be 2 rappers. They come up. Hold on. Wait. Oh, Mulatto owes too. Mulatto now owes She thought she was going to be able to escape it by not dealing with Jermaine Dupri. You can't escape it, mulatto. You can't escape it, mulatto. You owe now. She thought that if she go ahead and do some of the sexualized shit, she could still run her own camp. The people you have now encircled yourself with, mulatto, that you thought were good people, they are not. You now have 3 snakes in your fucking camp, mulatto. They have already put the big names on. She came in with the big names because she came after the show. They knew what they wanted to do with her. She thought she was escaping it. Your cockiness got you caught up in this. Your parents' cockiness got you caught up. Because they thought they was doing something by not standing with him, which was great. But the people that they have now surrounded themselves with that they think have their back do not. There's a woman that's at her head. There's a woman. Check your circle, mulatto. Well, we gonna see it in real time, because they really about to sexualize her ass out. She kind of been trying to do the bare minimum, but it's getting ready to get real. You already took the money. You've already taken the money. Spirit says you've already taken the money, mulatto. You already took it. It's taken my body so long to snap back from this accident. I'm so used to my body just snapping back. It has taken my body a minute to snap back. Oh yeah, but then I did have the altercation with the police, so that right didn't help. We're getting ready to see some like either modeling, acting, or music from a young man whose aunt is super famous. You'll know him when you see him. You'll see this. This is all ritual. He just went through a ritual of a sexualized ritual where he was act like he was exposing the little young girl. A lot of this shit is ritual that we don't even know about. We're going to see something about court cases coming up in court. I don't understand because they keep showing me Pop Smoke. Also, something about his music or royalties not going to where they're supposed to. Like somebody is stealing from Pop Smoke. Somebody is stealing his money. So his money is going somewhere that it should not be going. If his family is not looking at it, they need to. I feel like they are, though. They said the COVID-19 is pretty much done away with because now they're implementing something way worse. That is still simultaneously in line with the vid-19, but it is not the vid because it is all manufactured, let's say that, but it is mutated. I got a call today from Trinidad Trimbago, and the lady told me that they're not necessarily making vaccinations mandatory, but what they are doing is, you said monkeypox, okay, and that's what they were showing me when I kept saying it looked like smallpox on the skin. For those of you who are just finding me, you have no idea that I predicted this shit over a year ago, 2 years ago, that you would see this and all of this would be coming out. Um, so now what they're doing is they're not saying that the vaccine is mandatory, but they're telling you over in Trinidad, well, you can't come in the bank unless you've been vaccinated. You can't come to the grocery store to shop unless you've been vaccinated. You can't go into the McDonald's unless you've been vaccinated in Trinidad. So they're not telling you it's mandatory. They're just going to stop you. So when you see this shit, that's why I keep telling you, the Bible is not prophecy. It is agenda. What I give to you is prophecy. What they have given to you in the Bible is an agenda. They say keep your eyes on Eddie Murphy. I do not know why. Keep your eyes on it. Something there to be seen, they said. He's no longer who you think he is. Spirit says they have got out a lot of people. They also keep giving me Wesley Snipes' name. He is on the list. He is targeted. They may not have him now, but he is targeted. He is on the list. His melanin is rich, and so is his blood. They want his vessel. They're very pissed that I'm saying these things right now tonight. I am accepting donations, so let me put that up there. Spirit says, let me go and put that up there. So yes, motherfuckers, let me put that up there because I'm accepting donations. So absolutely fucking. We're getting ready to start Bible study in just a moment.
Yeah, I want me to go and see it, and I'll just. So you want me to drop your whole thing, and then I'll just go back and then come over here?
Let's walk here. Let's walk like.
I'm just making sure, you know, front door service. He said, watch TV and got a cruise.
That's your hard day.
That's your hard day. She said, I want a hard day like that.
Yes, that is the cash app. All right. So now I got to go into the hotel. I'm not going to end it. I'm going to cut my camera and my mic. We're going to take an intermission. Be right back.
All right, y'all. I'm almost ready. Get your Bibles. We get ready to start Bible study. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was trying to get some shit together. Okay. We getting ready to get started on this Bible study. Y'all ready for the Bible study? That's that thing. No. All right. Probably see it better now. I think this came from Blue China. Get your Bibles. We're going to be doing Noah's Ark. They said they killed the house house.
They, I apologize. They fucking killed this shit.
It's good, though.
And that's
I
nice
got
for
this
you.
from New Orleans. The kids done killed it. They done ate the shit. It is so good. I got that. Can I see that too?
And they ate it plain.
The barbecue sauce.
They ate that plain.
Right. It's hot. It's spicy, but it's so good. Got them both from New Orleans. So good. There it is. Put it right here.
On top of here.
Mm-hmm. We about to do Bible study. I am taking donations. That is my cash app for the Bible study, for the world reading. If you appreciate what I do, you know I'm struggling right now because of the accident. And, this ain't good. Let's fix this. Don't get.
Is it fine?
What's loose on it? Oh, it's the top. Oh, well, let's just take it off and flip that. Okay. Let me flip it. Okay, shit, we'll make it work. Shit. We might make it stick.
Oh shit.
Cool.
Better. That's what keeps something in. You know what I'm
On
saying?
it or
Inside.
something.
Inside of it to Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys.
This way.
Better.
Okay, perfect. Gratitude to Nitisha London. Gratitude.
Is the light on? Because I could take this off.
You can take it off. If we can, that would be good. Now I went and got this little soy chicken. It's soy, honey, but the ladies talking about it. Taste a little bit. Y'all got your Bibles? They fucking with my grab.
that better?
That's good.
I ain't want to do it too close in your face. You know what I mean?
Okay. That's good. Look at that. There's the other little soy chicken. Y'all got your Bibles? I gotta eat something. Just let me get my little food together. My little hot saucy sauce. My little fake chicken wing, chicken legs. I got the other one, mama. A little six pack. Okay, cause I see it. Her body's nice.
Bones was made with bones.
Say bones. Who said that? Money don't even like pussy. I do. She don't know what it look like. What? All right, y'all. It's a little fake soy chicken in this little spot. my Bible. Tell y'all where we at.
Is there a remote over there so I can turn this shit down?
The remote? It was just somewhere, so just synced it. Remote.
You know what?
Maybe. Interesting.
Shut up. Shut my mouth.
So.
Let's see if we got the same thing here.
All right, we are going to start at Genesis 5 and 30. We're going to start Bible study tonight, Genesis 5 and 30. Chapter 5, verse 30.
Oh, that's yours, maybe. After the big hit. Right here.
Yep. It should read that Lamech begot Noah. That's where we should be starting at. Let me know when you got it. I know I'm about to eat these motherfuckers up. Is it me? Or is Noah the story of Hurricane Katrina? Make you say, No. Just about to start now. Everybody sending at this shit. Alright. Now this started. Get them likes up. Make sure you like. Click the bell so you know when I'm live on YouTube. Subscribe and share. This is the that's good. This is good rice. And this is the other chicken. So there you go. These are the other ones right here. Hot sauce and stuff right here on this bag. All right, y'all. Let's go. I look over like the noise. Jamila over there like trying to roll the bag down. And Lamech lived after he begot Noah 595 years and begot sons and daughters. It's good with that. So, let me write down this foolishness. Lamech, if I'm saying that name correctly, Lamech lived after he begot Noah. So after he had gave birth to Noah, because he has a pussy obviously, because he begot him by himself. They don't never mention the women
Ever.
ever. Yeah. Now everybody want to fucking call my phone, right? Saying dumb shit, speaking different languages. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Did it come back in? Let me know when you can see and hear me because people keep calling. Okay. So Lamech gave birth because he begot Noah, and then he ended up living 595 years after he gave birth to Noah. So they don't mention the woman, the wife, where Noah's mother is, that he has a mother because he was only begot by a man. And that man, after he begot Noah, lived 595 additional years. Okay. Don't forget. And he also begot other sons and daughters. So they finally mentioned of the pussy. Spirit said, every time I say that word, some people on here get offended because I say pussy. I apologize. I'll say coochie from now on. No?
Pussy,
Then
pussy,
fuck
pussy,
it.
pussy. Pussy,
No? Then fuck it. And all the days of Lamech were 777. So in total, Lamech lived 777 years. Numbers. Why is that important? Because we know the fuck that they didn't live that long.
Mm-hmm.
How about Punani? Nope, I like the word pussy. Why is it offensive? You call a cat that, don't you? It's offensive because you have now put that title on it because you're speaking of your vagina. And because they have now told you your vagina is offensive, so is the word pussy. Stop it. So 595 and then 777. 777 is a spiritual number of appreciation, of completion, understanding, also of gratitude. 777 means gratitude, means the spirit is applauding you for your good deed. And then he died. Now, they often say, well, it's not really that many years. That many years ain't really. So I don't know how many years they're pretending that it is. But this Bible says he lived 777 years. Why that number? Go ahead. You need that Bible out of there. Oh, she got this book of one.
I can get it up from downstairs.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. And then he died. You don't see that very often in here, except for when they're doing this. Okay, so let's say, and all the days that Adam lived were 930 years, and he died. Okay, so Seth lived in 105 years and begot Enos. And Seth lived after he begot Enos 807 years. Now, and begot sons and daughters. Now, I'm going to write this down. 930 years for Adam. Okay. Seth lived, it say first he lived 105 years first, and then he turned around and lived for an additional 807 years. This is important. So in total, he lived how long? Because it says Seth lived after he begot Enos 807 years and begot sons and daughters, and all the days of Seth were 912 years. And Sarah was how old?
800.
How old was she when they went to her and told her she was going to have a baby? How old was she? At that time, she was what? She was between what?
Dust years.
Dust years.
Dust.
So, if it's important that you know that Lamech was 595 years old when he had Noah. I'm about to show you something. Hold on.
Wait, let me see. This right here sounds completely different from whatever because you went from here. Now look what it's saying from right there. Because he clearly been making babies. He been making babies until the woman came.
Yeah. Yet this day shall be 120 years. There were giants on the earth in those days. Okay, give me this goddamn Bible.
Mm-hmm.
Let me look at this. Okay, I see it. It's way, way down for where yours is. Okay.
You knew they the same, but different.
All right. Say that's why the Bible operates in the Holy Spirit. No, the fuck it doesn't. And we told you yesterday, don't use the word holy again. That puts gaping holes in your soul every time you use that word. So now, how old was Sarah when she was told she was going to give birth and have children? Why was it such a big deal? Y'all say 800. Can we Google that? Anybody want to Google it? How old was Sarah when she gave birth in the Bible? We're going to see. I'm going to tell you something. 100 years old. You say hundreds of years. 96. Her and Abraham were in their late 90s.
That's great. We wrote it down yesterday because what it said.
Then Sarah would give to him a son. Sarah, then 90 years old, laughed at this idea. Okay. Now, first, why did they not tell you again? Because remember, Abraham had a son by Hagar. Wasn't she like the slave? Mm-hmm. The maiden?
Yeah.
He had a baby by her first, right? Right? So Sarah, in her 90 years, they told her she's going to have a fucking baby. She laughed at them. She said, I don't even get my period. We ain't even having sex. Don't let them talk your head off. because they done told you that Noah's daddy was 595 years old before he had him. So how the fuck was Sarah too old to have kids when she was 90? Should I read it again? Because Adam lived to be 930. Seth had his kids at 105. 99 years old. So how is it? Because they was living hundreds of years. How old was Abraham's wife Sarah when she gave birth to Isaac? Sarah was 90 and 91 when Isaac was born. She died at the age of 127. It does matter the age. Who the fuck is teaching in my class? Crystal. What do you mean it don't matter? It matters. That's why I'm bringing it up, Crystal. It matters. Because they're talking your heads off. And then when we read Noah, you're going to find out that Noah's he's supposed to be old too with a head full of white hair, ain't he? But he ain't nowhere near these ages. Why is they talking y'all head off? So the women is dying and can't have kids at 90 and 100. But these men is living to 1,000 years old? Okay. And if Sarah, why is Sarah the only one besides Eve that didn't give birth in this book so far that we have read? Because all of these other people are men that begot the men that begot the men that begot sons and daughters. Okay. Why are women not important in this book? Okay. And Noah was 500 years old, and Noah begot Shem, Ham, and Japheth. So Noah himself, at 500 years, begot his kids. Okay. Okay, I'm going to read that again. Don't get lost. And Noah was 500 years old, and Noah begot Shem, Ham, and Japheth. And it came to pass, when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born unto them, that the sons of God saw that the daughters of men that they were fair, and they took them as wives, all which they chose. They took their daughters as wives. Read it again. Okay. Had several kids with no woman, so they was fucking children. And Noah was 500 years old, because he's 500 years old, and he begot Shem, Ham, and Japheth at 500 years. Okay. And it came to pass, when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born unto them. Let me say that again for you. So the woman didn't, you say, a perverted play, I assume. They're having kids with their kids. Come on. Ain't that what they telling you? This is not us. This is these motherfuckers. It said, I want you to hear the wordplay. I want you to hear the fuckery. It said, and it came to pass, when men began to multiply on the face of the earth. How did they do that? Without a uterus. Because it says, when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born unto them. Daughters were born unto the men that were multiplied. I know they went up your head. Don't worry about it. We're going to keep going. I got a little cold. Oh, gratitude. I tried to turn the air down, but it keeps cutting off. It cannot go under 68 for some reason because it'll just cut off. All right. That the sons of God saw, because God is back. God is back. The sons of God saw the daughters of men. We talking about two different things. You didn't hear me? Yes, you did. Who did I fucking tell you was on this earth first? The Melanite woman, right? Hello? That the sons of God saw the daughters of men, that they were fair, and they took them wives all which they chose. So when we're talking about the sons of God, which we know is some bullshit here, and we're talking about daughters of men, why did they separate that like that? Why? Go, we have a huge LGBTQ community here, so believe it or not, their comment was disrespectful. Listen, we're not going to be in our feelings over here, Rocker. We ain't going to be in our feelings. We're going to let them do what they do because we're going to be all right. We ain't going to get distracted. So why did they separate that like that? The sons of God saw the daughters of men. It's talking about the angels. So then angels are humans. They're in people form. We got to make it make sense. Because if we're talking about that, then we got to say the giants, right? Because I see you saying the giants. We talk about the giants, then we must understand where the giants came from. Then we must understand who the Anunnaki are. We must understand about Nibiru. We must understand about the cosmic beings. We must understand why they keep finding giant bones. You say, is it spirits sleep with humans or something else? Just a question. Exactly. That's the point. You got it. You got to understand what I'm saying. Because they have told you that spirits don't exist, yet they talk about it in this Bible. They have told you that giants, aliens, angels, all these other things don't exist, but they talk about it all in this book that you're supposed to believe. But they only want you to read certain things out of this book. Right? You ain't never been to church where they have taught you from cover to cover this book. Never. Say it so and you're a fucking liar. Say it so and you're a fucking liar. You've been taught from cover to cover this book? No, you haven't. I'm waiting on the comment to tell me that you have been taught this book cover to cover. You say it even says unicorns in there. Okay. You said, are there books missing? Books missing? Miss Teresa. This whole book is some bullshit. There's books missing, added, negated, fucked off, scrolls changed. You've never been taught this book from cover to cover, ever. Anybody that tells you they want to sit down, they're a scholar, call them a liar because they've never read this book cover to cover. Never. You can't, because it'll confuse the fuck out of you and it won't make sense. And you'll sit and you'll go the other way. So they'll only give you and quote scriptures from certain things. So why did they separate it that way? And the Lord, because the Lord is back. The Lord is back. And the Lord said, my spirit shall not always strive with man, for that he also is flesh, yet his days shall be 120 years.
Mine say forever,
yes.
For he is indeed flesh.
Yes, it says, then the Lord said, my spirit shall not abide in man forever, for he is flesh. His days shall be 120 years. Like it says above, when you talking about the women, it said that it was just men, and then the sons of God saw the daughters of men were attractive, and then they took them as their wives.
Read it one more time. Say that part one more time.
It says, the sons of God saw that the daughters of man were attractive, and they took as their wives any they chose.
What? Okay, which one said?
We got the same one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, y'all got the same one? Okay. Right? Y'all heard it? Okay.
You take your daughter as your wife, you nasty ass pervert.
That's because they sleep with each other.
And the Lord said, my spirit shall not always strive with man, for
My
that
spirit.
$20 years. Who's interrupting my Bible study? Who's interrupting my Bible study? You can't hear?
That part.
Can y'all hear me? You can hear me now? Okay. And the Lord said, my spirit shall not always strive with man, for that he is also flesh, yet his days shall be 120 years. Well, what changed? Because they was living to 1,000. What changed? We're still in the beginning. They just told you they lived all these hundreds of years. So God said, you know what? I'm sick of my spirit being in all you motherfuckers for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. We gonna get on my nerves. We gonna cut it down. Maybe it was because he had got pissed because the sons of God saw the daughters of man, and then the Lord said, my spirit. Because see, spirit is spirit. Spirit is not flesh. So that means your Lord has flesh. He's a person. Like how they say, the Lord was walking in the day. Spirit does not walk. Spirit is energy. Spirit flows. God is also different. Because see, if we go back to what we learned yesterday, we understood that He that hath an ear, let him hear what the Spirit said unto the churches. The Spirit is different from the God, from the Lord. Okay. So, and the Lord said, my spirit shall not always strive with man, for that he is also flesh. Yet his days shall be 120 years. First of all, anybody flesh cannot give you spirit, nor soul cannot give you less days, period. There were giants in the earth in those days. So none of those giants was your Jesus. It's not the Lord. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Hello. Hello. Excuse me. It's saying we can't even get to Noah because the bullshit stops me every time. The sons of God. Whoa. No, you didn't catch that. Okay. I read it again. The sons of God. Now, somebody get the fuck SB on the phone and tell that bitch I said. What makes his Jesus different? Isn't it because he's the Son of God? What? So is your Jesus a giant? Is he was fucking bitches too? Because he had children later. He is not wrong. Okay, let's see what her Bible says. Excuse me. And the Lord said, my spirit shall not strive with man forever, for he is indeed flesh, yet his days will be 120 years. There were giants on the earth in those days, and also afterward, when the sons of God came unto the daughters of men, and they bore children to them. Those were the mighty men who were old men of renown. 1, crooked letter, 2, crooked letter. Because this shit say, see, the bullshit stops me every time. The sons of God. So God got kids? No, motherfuckers. No, bitch, I'm about to show it to you. Because, bitch, y'all think my motherfucking head's been on and off and it don't. I'm reading your Bible for the little bitch yesterday that kept saying.
All our Bibles are different.
Of course they are. Of course. That's why I asked you to read yours. She said it was the same. I was like, no, it ain't. But okay. Hold on. Hold the fuck on. Of course there was no J. So there would be Jesus, wouldn't it? Just like there's no Judah. It's Yehuda. I know. Don't worry about it. Show you something. Show you why they some fucking liars. The Revelation. No, I was just saying it. Ooh. Let's see your Bible, please. Because now this is even more foolery. Just me even trying to find what the fuck I was trying to find. I see that it's even more the fuck foolery. Oh God, we're gonna be on this bitch for a minute tonight. No, bitch. Make sure you donate to my motherfucking shit, bitch, because a bitch is putting in some work for you motherfuckers. Because when I was a Bible thumper, honey, I was quoting this the passage. And the fact that I can't even fucking find it, it ain't even saying what the fuck it say. Okay, here we go. Because for some reason it reads different in this here Bible, the King James. It's written a little
Where
different.
you at?
I'm in John 3:16. Yes. Because it reads different in this one. John chapter 3, verse 16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only. This only means something different. This only means something different.
Don't only mean only. Just only.
Only begotten.
They don't say many. It just says only.
For God so loved the world. Because you ain't even supposed to love the world. You supposed to die. No. You're not supposed to love the world. Oh, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever believes in him should not perish, but have everlasting life.
And that's a lot. Give his only Son. Yeah, for God so loved the world that he gave his only Son. Only.
What does only mean? Okay. I go back now. The sons of God. So who lied? Probably Lord. Lord is probably lying again. Only, she's so fucking petty. See, that's why I like this motherfucker right here. Because she's my kind of fucking petty. You understand me? Mm-hmm. Only. And no one or nothing more besides solely or exclusively. No longer ago than, alone of its or their kind, single or solitary. Only. So a bunch of motherfuckers is lying in this fucking book. Let me take a sip. So they gave you all these motherfucking numbers that means absolutely nothing to you, I guess. Then to go back and say 120 years. Why is Talib on live? Somebody tell Talib to bring his ass to fucking Bible study before he get a whooping. Get his ass off of goddamn live off of Bigo. Now, go down to verse 4. There were giants in the earth in those days. And also after that, when the sons of God came into the daughters of men, and they bare children to them. The same became mighty men, which were of old, men of renown. And God saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts. You would say the Lord?
No, I say the Lord. I was going to say God, it says the Lord.
Okay. Then the Lord saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every intent of thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. Must have been looking into Genome's hearts. Just saying. So let's just stop there. It says there were giants in the earth in those days. But y'all said that the giants came from the children. Where the giants came from? Who are the fucking giants if they're not us? There were giants. Soul Connections is this confused shit. Shakira? What do you think Soul Connections is? Because Soul Connections belong to the fucking queen. So if the queen says Soul Connections is so, what is the Soul Connection to you, Shakira? Because Soul Connections belong to the queen. Answer me now.
She must believe in Juicy J. Big man or little man?
Now, Shakira, where does the giants come from? Where does the giants, I understand, Shakira, where does the giants come from? Because they said the giants came from being the children of the sons of God, right? Mixed in with the men, the daughters of men. That's where the giants came from. Where did the giants come from, y'all? It says giants. There were giants in the earth in those days, and also after that, when the sons of God. Why, when you ask scholars about this, you're a fucking liar? They have no answer. Where's the giants? Who are the Anunnaki? Why don't they let you know this? Fallen angels. So fallen angels have physical bodies then. How are they procreating? The sons of God. So they came down, so they have sperm. They're angels. And they're angels. How is this happening? Isn't it?
Just read it. Yes, it's all over the place. That's why they said.
Why is it jumping like that? It makes no sense.
It don't make no sense, but it's the confusion.
It's confusion. It's a book of confusion.
Yeah.
Say my daughter, who is 4, said, "Is Quatita serious? There were giants in the old days." Yes, there were giants. So where did they come from? Why does Guinness Book of World Records have tall people over 6 foot? There's more 7 foot. Why are they anomaly? If there were giants and dragons, because you know they mentioned dragons in here too, right? But y'all keep saying what's real and what isn't real. But you believe in this motherfucking book. So where did the giants come from? Angels? Fallen angels? Where did they fall from? Let's talk about it. Ooh. Where did the fallen angels fall from? Where they fall from? Somebody was listening to me. JJ97 said frequency. Absolutely. No. They didn't fall from the cosmos. They didn't fall from Nibiru. They fell from frequency. They fell from frequency. Why did they keep telling you to raise your frequency? Because they fell from frequency, meaning they were disconnected in the ethers. They were no longer able to communicate in frequency. They fell from frequency, fucking with genomes. Genomes. All right. It says that the sons of God came into the daughters of men, came into them. So are you telling me that they have physical bodies? They can procreate? Really? Because a cat can't have a baby by a dog, can it?
Nope.
Oh. Yes, and Natalia can have a baby by Melanite. But Melanite is going to be Trump inside of the DNA. How is it if we ain't shit that our DNA is superior to all DNA on the face of the planet? It's proven. It's not pseudoscience. Where are the giants? See, giants are different from the men and the sons of God. They're different. The sons of God saw the daughters of men. And the Lord said, my spirit shall not always strive with man. There were giants in the earth in those days. What? Okay. And also after that, when the sons of God came into the daughters of men, and they bare children to them, the same became mighty men, which were of old, men of renown. What the fuck does that mean? What you gonna say, Jasmine?
Where you at? Because what you said that you just lost.
Genesis 6:4. Spaceships were there as well. Also, yes.
Men were on the earth in those days, and also afterwards, when the sons of God came in to the daughters of men, and they bore children to them. They were mighty men who were of old, the men of renown.
Now, to be renowned means to be what? I'm renowned. Renown can mean high honor. Renown is well known. If I am renowned, that means that I'm world renowned. That means people all over know me.
Mm-hmm.
And I am definitely that. Mm-hmm. Renowned, known or talked about by many people, famous. What is the meaning of a renowned person? Widely acclaimed and highly honored. I am renowned. Okay. So that means they are old men of royal bloodline, Jayla Vernon. How was that? How was that? The giants were in the earth in those days. And also after that, when the sons of God came into the daughters of men, and they bare children to them. Y'all understand? We still talking about so much different shit just in that. There were giants in the earth in those days. Period. Has nothing to fuck to do with nothing else we're talking about. Nothing. There were giants on the earth in those days. Then it goes on to say, and also after that. So also after that. That means in those days there were giants. After that, there were giants. After that time of giants, there were still giants. That's what that means. Yes? And also after that, when the sons of God came into the daughters of men, and they bare children unto them, the same became mighty men, which were of old, men of renown. So the only men spoken of are the men who procreated the daughters. Okay? So, if the sons of God, right? Y'all said those are angels, okay? So we're going to say the angels. So if the angels came and they lay with layman men's children, daughters, and it says, those children which they bore, they were also of mighty descent. So we're still talking about a bloodline here in connection to the God bloodline that has some connection to the giants. Because why are we bringing up the giants? They never said the giants are the children. They never said the giants are the sons of God, because they still made a difference in saying it, correct? They still made a difference to say to you there were giants then, also the sons of God. Okay. And God saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. Let's talk about it. Because if their thoughts were only evil, right? And God saw the wickedness of man was great in the earth. Well, shit. We only in chapter 6 of Genesis. If you go turn back to 5 is, this is the book of the generations of Adam in the day that God created man.
In his likeness.
In his likeness
of God.
Of God made he him.
Mm-hmm. So how are they even wickedness in their softest stuff?
Now, it went from Mahalil to Enoch, Methuselah. It don't say none of these people are fucked up. They be sons and daughters. None of these people was fucked up. Now all of a sudden, that the son of gods, came and was fucking the men's daughters. Now they talking about all of the wickedness. None of this shit makes sense. None of it makes sense. None of this makes sense. Where's the evil that is spoken of? So people were evil from the beginning, is what they're telling you. It says their thoughts were evil and wicked continually.
The ones God created.
The ones God created.
Because it was in his likeness.
In his likeness, baby. Because in the beginning, that's not what happened. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. See, then over here, somebody else created some other shit, remember? Remember? When did the evil happen? Is that after the apple that was eaten in the damn shit? Okay. Don't worry about it. Let's clean this off. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I know. Yep. To confuse. Yep. Okay. And it repented, okay? And God saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil, only. There's that word again. The imagination. Mind. We didn't say the mind. We said the heart. They always trying to make the women evil, but they never speak of the women. They always speak of the men that's doing the fucked up shit. And then the women pays for it. Because see, in the Bible, in the beginning, Eve was not created when the order was given. You want me to go back and read it again? Eve was not created when the order was given. Let me give it to you. Hold on. Genesis 2:16. Genesis 2:16. And the Lord God, there's the Lord and God, there's trying to confusion. And the Lord God commanded the man, saying, of every tree of the garden thou mayest freely eat, but of the tree of knowledge of good and evil thou shalt not eat of it, for in the day that thou eatest thereof shalt surely die. Okay. Going down to 18. And the Lord God said, it is not good that man should be alone.
She wasn't created.
She wasn't created, was she? She wasn't created, was she? God gave Adam the order. He said, you're not to eat this shit.
Mm-hmm.
But because you're alone, you shouldn't be. So I'm going to go ahead and make you. All right. We back? Okay. Had to cut somebody out and block them. Keep calling my fucking phone, not saying nothing. Now you blocked. Now find another number to call and I block that too. So again, Eve was not even fucking created, correct? And because I know some of y'all are new to my Bible study, I'm about to fuck you up a little bit more. Then I go back to the shit that I'm teaching. So, and God, the Lord God said, it is not good that man shall be alone. I will make him a helpmeet for him. Right? God says he's going to make, the Lord says he's going to make Adam a helpmeet, right? Because he should not be alone. And out of the ground, the Lord God formed every beast of the field and every fowl of the air and brought it to Adam. How the fuck is that? Because they were already created together here. They were created again here. Now they again being created here. None of it reads the same. None of it. Okay, but back to what the fuck I'm teaching. Let's go, because we gotta get to Noah. His imaginations and thoughts was only evil continually. What the fuck? Because it wasn't porn. Porn wasn't right. They only out there with chickens and goats and shit, which they've been fucking from the beginning. I just read it to you. That's they helped me. We know that females were here way before that. That's what the fuck I'm telling you. You lied to. Keep up. I know that. Stop trying to teach on my platform. You're backtracking shit people already know. don't get on my platform trying to teach. I'm going to tell you once again. We know women were first here. This is what I'm saying to you. How is it? All right. Thank you, Tasha Mack. Let's read that. Nephilim is translated as giants in the Bible. On the 5 fallen angels are Moloch, Kesmos, Dagon, Belial, Beelzebub, and Satan himself. And it was Satan that convinced the other angels to leave free from. But see, people, I told y'all, people always assume that this is one entity. It is not. Now, Dagon is a tribe, isn't it? The Dagon tribe, which is who taught them about Syria. Correct? Right? Well, Satan, or that depends. Do you know what the word Satan is? You said, is Satan male or female? Satan means adversary only. Adversary only. Satan means adversary. The genome is your adversary, just like you're the genome's adversary. So you are Satan as well. Because that's why they put it in the Bible. It says, the man whose name is his number, 666. That is the makeup of the man who is the devil. 666 is the makeup of your melanin. So yes, you're the adversary. You're Satan. You're the devil to them. They have taught the world that. They teach this. They teach it in their homes. I showed it to you where they took an oath to fuck you over. It's in here. And then they put it in a show them. This tells you that they took an oath to fuck over the black people, Melanites. They took an oath. Because the Lord said, this man will teach his children as I want him to teach them. And they will go to judgment. And what else? Judgment and what was the other word? I'll get it for you. You are the adversary. I know why they don't like my good speaking ass. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It ain't gonna stop. It's just gonna get greater. Scare me. All right. But again, we back to the imagination of the thoughts and heart. Why do they always do that? Heart. This is not your heart. This is your heart, ain't it? But they always say, what's in your heart? But this is what's in your heart. So maybe they're talking about your heart space and what you really fucking feel and think. See, the heart space lies in between this right here. It is your soul. Your soul is your heart space. Your soul is your heart space. It is the connector inside of everything that you are. It is your very essence. So, if it says that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually, well, first of all, can't be us because they keep telling you that niggas was not even created. But we was here first, but I'm just saying.
But we wasn't created from the ground.
Our thoughts are never continually evil. That comes from a genome species, which is the Luciferian chromosonian children. Because if you were to leave a melanite untapped, untouched, unscorned, or scorn. You think about killing daily? What you think about?
Don't ask me.
Besides sex. You think about growth.
Mm-hmm.
You think about spirit.
Mm-hmm.
You think about spirit. You think about growth. As a Melaninite, yes, you do. You think about how to heal. You think about your pain. Why do you hurt? You think about how to fix it. How to reconnect inside of your soul. You think about how many things feel like it's missing to you.
Yes.
Lucifer came from the ancestors. He, she went against them. Where you got that from? That's my teaching? Where you got that from, Jacilia? Don't be afraid, Queen. Step up, come on. No son of morning, said Lucifer. Lilith is the same as Adam and Eve. Didn't I say don't come on my platform trying to teach? Do you know my teachings? Because what I posted up there, you're not far off. You're not wrong of what I teach. But this is my platform. Rashad Jamal does follow me, honey. That is my teaching. I wanted to know where she got it from because she doesn't know where she got it from. I know where she got it from because it came from me. That's my teaching. Where did you get it from? Because you didn't learn it from me because I wouldn't have told it to you that way. Everybody on here know it. It's never been said until I said it. Where did you hear it from? Because that's my teaching. Who taught it to you? Don't tell me no, Queen. I know my work. I know where she got it. I want to know where the fuck she got it. That's right. Now I want to know when did she get it? Because I taught it to you over a year ago. So where did she get it? That's right. Okay. It's on my World Connection. That's correct. That's why I said you're not far from what I teach, but I want to tell it to you that way. So you got some other information. Where'd you get that from? I know what I'm talking about. I know my teachings. I just told you earlier, the Spirit said people are taking my teachings and using it. I want to know where you got it from. The one where I met Mother Adina, correct? That's right. I know my teachings. They come straight from the Spirit. So I said, you're not off, you're not wrong. I just want to know where you get it. All right, let's go. You see anybody with my teachings, you fucking let me know that. Nobody's going to take what the Spirit gives and misconstrue it. It's never going to be that. People act like they say what I say. They follow my teachings and then they try to act like it came from them. And they just so good that I'm connected like Queen. No, I don't play that game. Jamal said he was the head of the 23 scientists we collected to come to the earth. And it repented the Lord that he had made man on the earth, and it grieved him at his heart. And the Lord said, I will destroy man who I have created from the face of the earth, both man and beast, and the creeping thing, and the fowls of the air, and for it repenteth me that I have made them. So the animals ain't do shit. But you just in your fucking feelings, so you gonna destroy everything? Makes no sense. Who disrespected? I didn't know he was a follower of yours, but he did things familiar to you. They all do. They all do. Crystal girl, I feel so bad because I didn't mean to disrespect you. No, you didn't disrespect me, but I know my teachings. And I know how I say it. And I know how people take shit and they try to act like it's their teachings. So I want you to know where you got it. Yeah. I speak hard. You know what I'm saying? I speak hard. So sometimes it may seem like I'm angry. I'm not. I'm aggressive. Yeah. And I speak hard. So now that we understand that our thoughts are not continually evil, I don't know who the fuck they was talking about. Because it wasn't never us. This shit is not about us. Because we don't think about killing. The purge is not about us. You ask any black person, if all crime was put aside for 12 hours so you could do anything, what's the first thing a Melanite's gonna tell you they're gonna do?
Go to the bank.
Go to the fucking bank.
That's the first thing they're gonna clean that bitch out.
They gonna go to the fucking bank. Kill somebody. What the fuck I do that for? Right. They did something to me? Nope. That's what they asked you. They did something to me? And now, shit, I'm trying to go get somebody to take care of my family.
Period. Let's empty them bitches.
Ask the fucking Gino. Ask the Gino. I'm gonna kill my fucking boss. I'm gonna kill my fucking mom.
Right.
I just want to know what it feels like to stab a dog and get away with it.
Everything.
Who the fuck is thinking that?
Them.
We grabbing TVs and shit. No. The little black chicks that they have in that movie skipping around killing, they act like little white girls, don't they? Little Gino, I'm talking about. Those ain't black girls. Those ain't Melanites. First of all, I don't know what little Melanite girl you know that's gonna be wanting blood all over her. Bitch don't even want to be on her period. Who? And she's skipping around with a fucking girl. No, she's trying to put the outfit on to go look cute because she's trying to figure out what nigga she trying to get. What the fuck she spinning her arm, bitch, is a motherfucking camera stand, bitch, for she snapping motherfucking selfies, bitch. Go kill on the purge. No, she's going into motherfucking Nordstrom's. That's legal. And if you go get one of the ghetto ones, she gonna go hit it and take everything out of Rainbows because the bitch don't know to go to Fifth Third and get money, or Saks Fifth Avenue, or Nordstrom. She's just gonna go get the Debs, to the Rainbows, and City Trends and clean them bitches the fuck out. That's okay. That's her fucking purge. But the bitch ain't thinking about killing nobody or setting animals on fucking fire. She thinking about getting all the ring lights and the weaves and the motherfucking wigs, bitch. Okay. These are not our thoughts they're speaking of. Let's go. And it repented the heart. It repented the Lord that he had made on the earth. Man had made man on the earth, and it grieved him at his heart. So he said, I done made these people that's fucked up. I done made these fucked up ass. God damn it. This is tearing me up in my heart. I gotta kill all these motherfuckers. Even the ones that didn't do shit, I gotta kill them too. I might as well wipe out the fucking animals too. Because I made them the fuck too. They ain't did shit. I'ma just start the fuck over. Okay. But Noah found grace in his eyes of the Lord. So Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. These are the generations of Noah. Noah was just a man and perfect in generations. He was perfect in his generations. Okay, let me show you something. Nope, I'm gonna highlight it because they said it. No, get off me. Get off me. I'm gonna highlight it because they said it. And I'm gonna use multiple colors too. And Noah walked with God. He didn't walk with Lord. He didn't walk with Spirit. He walked with God. Oh, Monica R., you heard it. You heard it, Monica. These are the generations of Noah. Should I? Okay, Yehuda. Yehuda said, go back and read it one more time. But Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. Let me highlight the Lord.
It's big in mine. It's a caps.
In the Lord, Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. These are the generations of Noah. Noah was just a man and perfect in his generations.
Mine says, these are the generations of Noah. Noah was a righteous man, blameless in his generations. Noah walked with God. Wait, he just walked with the Lord. Because I think it's confused. It's confusing.
No, he was found. Grace was found in him in the eyes of the Lord, but he walked with God.
Yeah, I would say two different things.
Okay,
what you'll say, man? It's her say one thing, mine say another thing, and what you'll say?
What was that here?
8.
Do that.
Mm-hmm. Go up a little bit.
And God said to
Where is it? Wait a minute.
You say they left me out because I see it.
Yeah, 8. But Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. This is the genealogy of Noah. Noah was just a man perfect in his generation. Noah walked with God. Okay. And Noah begot 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. The earth also was corrupt before God. Okay. And the earth was filled with violence. Who filled it? Who filled it with the violence? So when they saying before, they don't mean like before, they mean like standing before the sight of. Okay.
Yeah.
Did God put them there? Don't God know all things? Wait a
He
minute.
the one who put them there. He the one who put all that violence there.
Why would the Lord to make all that violence?
And he made him in his
Image.
His likeness.
his likeness.
His
So
imagery.
you was already like this. You thought it was gonna be different, but they got whatever you put as you.
This is no
Evil.
generations, multiple generations.
Because it ain't us. It's still not us. That's still not us.
Read on. The earth was also corrupt. Can you Google the word corrupt? Would you like to bring this up?
Yeah, I done drunk. There was so much hot sauce.
Corrupt. Having or showing a willingness to act dishonestly in return for money or personal gain. Corrupt. Having or showing a willingness to act dishonestly in return for money or personal gain.
And this is the corruption.
Corruption. Dishonest or fraudulent conduct by those in power, typically involving bribery. The process by which something, typically a word or expression, is changed from its original use or meaning to one that is regarded as erroneous or debased. Sorry.
You both. Yeah, both.
Okay. So God looked upon the earth. God looked upon the earth. The earth was also corrupt before God, and the earth was filled with violence. Where did it come from? And God looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt, for all flesh had corrupted his way upon the earth. Read yours.
12.
Mm-hmm.
And God saw the earth, and behold, it was corrupt, for all flesh had corrupted their ways on the earth.
So,
indeed, it was corrupt.
Indeed, it was corrupt.
Mm-hmm.
So, and God looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt, for all flesh had corrupted his way upon the earth. So everybody just became corrupt and fucked up. Again, not us. That's not us. And God said unto Noah, the end of all flesh is come before me, for the earth is filled with violence through them, and behold, I will destroy them with the earth. Make thee an ark of gopher wood. Couldn't God just hold them up? What did God, Lord, need to do all this for? Because isn't that still suffrage for Noah? Why did God not just end it and say, hey, I've only found Noah to be kind and good in my sight. Let me exalt him to heaven and end this foolishness. Because it's a Lord, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's only Lord. They're destructive, Rikia. Just saying. Make thee an ark of gopher wood. Room shalt thou make in the ark, and shalt pitch it within and without with pitch. What? Make thee an ark of gopher wood. Rooms shalt thou make in the ark, and shalt pitch it within and without with pitch. Meaning, in this ark, I want you to put rooms inside of it, and on the outside of it. And this is the fashion which thou shalt make it of. The length of the ark shall be 300 cubits. The breadth of it, y'all know what? They making the Jesus to go over there and get the slaves. That's that Noah. No, okay, right. So Noah had created this because this is right. This is the same boat, ain't it? Okay, the cubits. And so he probably had made this because it fitted all of the animals and the 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 um the sons and the wives. Because I'm just trying to understand. If Noah was the only perfect one in God's eyes, why God just didn't kill everything but Noah? Because God said only Noah was perfect in his eyesight. To the point where he was going to kill all of the animals too. Then he said to Noah, I'm going to save you, your kids, your wife, and then 2 animals. Go find them all, even though they're going to probably kill you because they wild animals. But get 2 of them, even though you probably going to have to go up under them to make sure they both is male and female. And then you're going to have to pull them over to the ark. Never mind, I'll send a casting call so they'll know to come with the creepy things. That means I'm going to send 2 ants, 2 ladybugs, 2 praying mantises, 2 flies, 2 billy goats. 2 water bugs, 2 cockroaches, 2 turtles. No, y'all don't understand. He got to go get 2 sharks. I don't know. Do they not mate? I don't know how they mate like that. Do they just eat the stuff? I don't know. I don't know how that works. But God said he was destroying every fuck thing. So he got to go get 2 whales. Because it say here he went and got 2 of everything. From the creepers. Okay. You don't believe me? That's what it said. A window shall thou make to the ark, and in a cubit thou shalt thou finish it above, and the door of the ark shall thou. Okay, that's still that. Okay. And then we come over here. The ark, thou sons and their wives, and thy sons and wives, and wait the fucking minute. And behold, I do bring a flood of waters upon the earth to destroy all flesh, wherein is the breath of life from under heaven, and everything that is in the earth shall die. Still sound like genome shit to me. Because I don't know, spirit don't want everything to die. They love for things to grow and to be beautiful. But with thee will I establish my covenant. Why does spirit need a covenant? Just like why spirit got to be mad and destroy our stuff that spirit that created. Spirit of fixing you hard and fix it at all. So says Papa in Yehuda. Spirit of fix it. Spirit always fix it. Spirit does not need to destroy to fix. Spirit loves through it. Spirit goes into the heartfelt, the passage of therein and the soul. But I will establish my covenant. Covenant means a promise. And thou shalt come into the ark, thou and thy sons, and thy wife, and thy sons' wives with thee. So Noah didn't have no daughters. But right here it say, and Noah was 500 years old, and Noah begot Shem, Ham, and Japheth. And it came to pass, when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born unto them. So he does not have any daughters. Even though it says daughters were born unto them, It does not say to him. So maybe those are not his daughters. Because over here it says, thou art thou and thy sons and thy wife and thy sons' wives with thee, and of every living thing of all flesh. Two of every sort shalt thou bring into the ark to keep them alive with thee. They shall be male and female, of fowls after their kind, and of cattle after their kind, of every creeping thing of the earth after his kind. Two of every sort shall come unto thee to keep them alive. How does chickens procreate? How does chickens procreate? Yes. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep. Hold on. I got the answer for you. Two gnats. While I was speaking on Cappy about what? Is Cappy in Bible study? Okay, so this is different. When a rooster mates with the hen, he mounts her standing on her back, lowers his cloaca vent, and the hen inverts her own cloaca to meet his. There is no penetration, but the sperm packet released by the male is taken into the hen's cloaca. So now I'm looking again about chickens. Nope, that's what came up. Here we go. Let's see. Aren't chickens different from hens?
Mm-hmm.
Why won't it tell you? It says this. It says, most of us do not think about how chickens mate. Why would you? But if you are in the business of breeding and raising birds, you need to know a bit about the process, even if you are raising a few backyard hens. But it still does not tell you how chicken procreates.
Because they just lay the eggs, and when they sit on it, it incubates.
But where does the eggs come from?
Right. Because they lay a whole bunch.
A rooster is different from a hen, is different from a chicken. Now, it explains to you how a rooster and a hen procreates. I asked this guy one time. He said, "You like eggs?" I said, "Yeah, I like eggs." He says, "How do you like your eggs?" I said, "I like them scrambled." He says, "I don't like my sperm scrambled." So I repeated it to a genome, who said, "What does he mean by that? It's not sperm because they're asexual. They procreate with themselves." So that's parthenogenesis, isn't it? Correct? Still, a hen is different from a chicken. It's not the same. How does chickens? You see, I thought they said the eggs were the chicken spirit. They're asexual. Hens produce eggs herself. Hens produce procreation with roosters. Chickens are asexual. They procreate inside of self. And yet, you says Google says hens are only female that are old enough to lay eggs, and they are only old. And they are only old. And yet, a hen is different than a chicken. Tasha Mack. He said, okay, I just looked up everybody in my last post on it, and looks like to me, once God cases the seven angels to earth, they were all devils, evil. And when Satan himself convinced them to live free from the laws of God, I'm sure a whole lot of evil behavior was going on. God himself set evil loose on the earth. That's why
But it don't say how chickens lay eggs. It said they could reproduce by themselves.
God damn it, Tasha Mack. I thought I had you. I thought you was here. I thought you understood. I thought you understood it, Tasha. When you say Satan himself, who is that? I just explained to you, Satan means adversary. That's a different being than Lucifer, than the devil, than the dragon, than the Beelzebub, than Belial, than Chimosi. That's Dagon. There's difference. The word Satan only means adversary. Hen is a mature chicken. They're still not the same thing. People got you thinking it is, and it's not. It is not the same thing. You have a baby chick. You have a chicken. You have they call you an old hen. That's why they call you an old hen. But when they bring chicken to your table, do they ask you if you want hen? Or do they ask you if you want chicken?
Because a Cornish hen is different.
A Cornish hen is different than a chicken. Mm-hmm. You don't even know what you're eating.
A hen is smaller than a chicken. Not the same thing. Just like a fowl is different from a chicken and a hen and a rooster.
Oh, God. Y'all want this shit to be true so fucking bad. It is not. It is not the truth. Tasha didn't wait and put this whole fucking paragraph up to me. I got it. No, fuck you don't.
I don't think she was listening when he was talking about Satan.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Ooh. Yeah. Rocket said, you stupid. Chickens are like men in the Bible. They procreate on their own.
They do that they can.
She says, Jacilia says, chickens are just chickens, y'all. They are asexual, means they carry the sperm in it. Gratitude. Mm-hmm. Gratitude. Mm-hmm. My God, is somebody listening?
Mm-hmm. They don't need a male. They don't need a.
I just told you it's parthenogenesis. Mm-hmm. But y'all keep saying parthenogenesis doesn't exist. Melanite women were parthenogenesis beings. They were asexual. In the beginning. At all. Oh, girl. Can I get an edible? Oh, God. I cannot take it. God, y'all want this shit to be true. Then explain to me. Hey, he went and got... See, this is what I'm trying to explain to you. This is why I broke it. I'm not going to call him that, Yehuda, but I'm saying. What? I didn't say nobody was stupid. And this shit is stupid. Damn ant. Listen to me. How would they need 2 of every animal and creeping thing when some animals are asexual? Gratitude. These niggas done drove me to edibles. They done drove a bitch to edibles. I don't know what the shelf life on this is. Then drove you to a Truly.
You don't even get far. We ain't even far ahead. We don't want to 6 feet.
Never get far because it's still, it confuses you. It's just like all confuse you.
I gotta eat all the edibles at this point.
No.
Well, let's keep going, shall we? And we're gonna be done soon. And take thou unto thee of all food that is eaten, and thou shalt gather it to thee, and it shall be for food for thee for them. God. I mean, that, you see why I can't get far? Just this sentence. Listen. Oh, God. Of fowls of every kind, all this other shit. Take it into the goddamn boat, right? If every sort shall come unto thee to keep them alive, and take thou unto thee all of food that is eaten, and thou shalt gather it to thee, and it shall be for food for thee and for them. Do you know how fucking much food we talking about? Because we talking about vegetation. So, I mean, how much, because how long the fuck was they on the boat?
It doesn't even matter because they could have just been in one place in one spot and just. If you so powerful,
Come on,
you could have just destroyed whatever you needed to destroy.
No, he said he wanted to destroy every living thing.
Well, he could have did that without moving anything,
except for 2 of everything.
That part.
He could have did that still without moving everything.
What did all of the other animals have to fucking do with the creeping thing? Because it said every creeping thing. That means
creature.
Ants, gnats, everything that creepeth, correct? Butterflies, every creeping thing, right? Because if you don't obey, then you fucking disobey, right?
So when did they disobey? When did they start doing shit?
Butterfly didn't listen. Let me kill that.
Let's not forget the talking fucking bird that flies back and forth to let him know that it's still water that he fucking can't see because he floats. Because it rained for 40 days and 40 nights. If it rained for 40 days and 40 nights, the fucking Louisiana, New Orleans still wouldn't flood.
That sounds like Katrina all over again.
It would not flood like that. You know how I know? Because in Ohio, it rained for fucking 38 days. I remember. Because they kept saying it was biblical. And we kept saying, well, why it ain't flooded?
Right. Where's all the water going?
Where's the water going? There's so many drainages.
Right. I was just about
It leads to the ocean.
Rain. Where's the water going? It's raining so much.
Oh my God. Y'all still talking about chickens and hens laying eggs?
Cicadas.
Run, you really eating all that?
Yes, don't eat all of them.
I didn't, babe. I ate a piece of. I ate one of them, and I ate some of that.
Oh my goodness.
She like, you eat. Okay, here we go. Let's get through this shit. You know what keep tripping me out? Because I can't see it, but I know my team's going to tell me later. Because some little girl was on there yesterday that kept saying, she is taking what the Bible says, she is turning it. No, bitch, I'm reading word for fucking word.
It's out of the Bible. It's not getting chopped and screwed. This is shit she is literally reading from the Bible. We got 3 Bible
Infinite
studies.
is great. We've talked about it already, but that's a good movie. Infinite. Mm-hmm. Yes. Say it one more time.
I said you're reading it from the Bible that you did not write. It's the King James Version, and it's 3 different Bibles in here with 3 different versions in it. No one's
and
making
we're reading it
up.
word for fucking word. Yeah, I'm gonna be high as a kite.
Yes, she is.
You're gonna be high as a kite, yes.
That part, AM. You can't
That's why
read
they
it
mad.
twice.
Because they like to quote what the fuck somebody has told them. And they take small little sentences and then they try to build something big. No, bitch, I'm reading it word for fucking word and I'm comprehending it. Now, you said Lewis said, who fed the animals on the ark? That's what I just read.
Yeah,
it said they were supposed to gather all this food for them and for the animals. Why the fuck the animals ain't gonna eat them? Because ain't they food?
That part.
Right. And
Right.
why animals
Aren't they
eat
supposed to
them
be
for
prey?
healthy food when they was getting this shit by themselves?
What animals is eating vegetation? I don't know.
I'm mad y'all just looked at each other like that.
Okay. Because knowing his fucking family is the food.
Oh, and the giraffes.
The giraffe, that's what I thought about.
And the elephant.
And the elephant. What happens when they have babies?
Wait.
How they know they wasn't pregnant?
Right.
All of them don't eat the same shit. though.
Exactly. That's what we're saying.
Right, so they gotta gather all this food.
So you got animals that eat meat and animals that don't eat meat all together. And everything is
So where the
peaceful.
fishes was.
But they got
So where were the
fucked up
fishes?
thoughts.
So where were the fishes? Did they have fish?
That's what I'm
Fishes out
saying.
there?
'Cause God's gonna destroy it by water. They not gonna drown.
The fuck? Where was that?
all of them in the fucking water. and shit.
What happened? Did
Right.
they have a
Make it bounce. Make it bounce. So the fishes and the sharks gonna drown.
Gosh,
They gonna show up no matter. Said that was a good edible. Listen, is the fishes and stuff gonna drown from the destroying of it? Or do he gotta go and kill them too? And just save 2 of them? But I'm confused. Do sharks do it to have babies? How do sharks procreate? How does whales procreate? How do fish procreate?
They do it moving though.
They do it
Moving.
How they do it?
Because some sharks, when they mate, they're moving and then they don't they don't
fight.
never stop.
Yeah, they fight and move.
They don't never stop. And some of them eat their
But they can't put them on a boat.
No.
They gonna die.
This is what we trying to say. This is what we trying to say. What's going on with the animals in the water? What's going on with the animals in the sky? Like you just getting all the shit from the land and not from the sky and like above or
Cause you
below?
gotta go and get the birds too. You know, always say a of fowls after their Do they have restrooms on the boat? Well, they tell them to make a couple rooms for them to pitch in and to pitch out. Oh, God. Oh, God. Ooh, they had to go and get all of the fowls out the sky. They had a big net. They had to go get the net because the fowls was going to drown in the air. The fowls was going to drown in the air because he was going to flood all the way to the sky. He was going to flood it all the way to the ethers. Okay. And then the fishing was going to drown too. But they was going to die first because he had to put them on the boat.
Right. Because the crocodiles and alligators too.
They got to put the crocodiles and the alligators. Oh, God.
They couldn't choose what animals they wanted on that fucking boat.
Because it says all of them,
a lot.
they went through and named them.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But it does say it.
Mm-hmm.
It do.
Mm-hmm. And this lower, second, and third stories in the boat. They said, how did he make a sustainable boat in the Titanic sank?
That part.
Period.
Damn.
Dang.
And so the octopus came willingly so it wouldn't drown. Oh, God. Oh, I feel so disrespected. Let's go on, shall we? Oh, okay. Wait. Okay. Thus did. Okay.
Wait. Okay, because 120 years.
Yes.
How the fuck did he get to live 600 years?
Well, that part.
Noah's life.
Right.
Why he get extra?
Why
life?
did it change?
When did it fucking change?
So God said, I'm going to kill everything, and when they come back, they can only live to be 120. Although we only live to be about 80.
Mm-hmm.
And Noah got to live 600 years?
After.
How? Why only him? Because it was
Well, he was special, but I don't know about the rest of his family, because there was no, all they thought was fucked up too. Why his kids got to be saved? God killed Job's kids to prove a point.
So he just kept his 3 gay sons. That's what it was.
We ain't even got into
Remember
this
they
kind of fuck
had no
shit.
wives.
Yes.
They had
They
wives.
had wives. They had wives.
After the fact.
Wives and thy sons, wives with thee.
Mm-hmm. After the fact.
But I just gotta understand something. Okay, so say I, Cortita, am Noah's first son's wife. And Noah comes and says, the Lord said that I am perfect. And all you motherfuckers are fucked up. But for some reason, I get to bring y'all with me on the ark. Even though your thoughts are fucked up continually. Y'all run around here fucking these animals.
The animals is fucked up 'cause
Procreating
they
with
allowed
giants.
it. Look, the animals is fucked. That's what happened. The animals got fucked up because they allowed these humans to fuck them. So they were violated.
Okay.
Remember, they was fucking the animals first before he made a woman. A woman. He got tired of fucking them. He was like, wait a minute. God was like, you need something else. You need to stop fucking these goddamn animals and put something else here for you.
But they are fucked up. He is the only one.
Because you still left the corruption in the boat.
But then it says these are the generations. Noah was just a man and perfect in his generation. So his whole generation
What's
of
fucked
lineage
up?
was perfect?
No, because remember, they getting killed off.
Right. So why are we saving Noah's children when Noah's children were
It's
also
a part of
fucked
his generation. That part. That's what we were saying.
Noah is the only perfect one in God's eyes. God even wanted to kill the animals.
Yep. And the animals ain't do shit.
And then he changed his mind and said, keep 2 of each.
Somebody said that Ratchet is using your name.
Ratchet don't want no smoke. I take Ratchet teeth out of his mouth without touching his physical body. Ratchet don't want no smoke.
Don't worry about that. Somebody handling that man.
Okay, so let's keep going.
Period.
And the Lord said unto Noah,
Chapter
come
7.
thou, chapter 7,
Verse 1.
verse 1. And the Lord said unto Noah, come thou and all thy house unto the ark, for thee have I seen righteous before me in his generation. Of every clean beast thou shalt take to thee by 7s, the male and his female, and of beasts that are not clean by 2. Oh my God. So we've been lied to this whole time too. So now it ain't 2. It's 7 of these motherfuckers. And then the ones that's unclean, you only need 2 of them bitches. They all fitted in his fucking heart. Okay. The fowls of the air by 7s. So you gotta catch 7 fucking birds.
And there's a whole bunch of different birds.
So 7 of each tribe of fucking birds. To keep seed, okay, of fowls also of the air by 7s, the male and female, to keep seed alive upon the face of all the earth. For yet 7 days, I will cause it to rain upon the earth 40 days and for 40 nights. That don't fucking make sense. What does yours say?
Why does it read? It's 4, verse 4, chapter 7, 4.
For after 7 more days, I will cause it to rain on the earth 40 days and 40 nights. And I will destroy from the face of the earth all living things that I have made. So Noah made this fucking ark in 7 days, is what we saying.
And how long did it take them to do the Titanic? And everything else?
You shall take with you 7 of each clean animal, a male and female, 2 of his animals that are unclean, a male and his female.
How the fuck? This motherfucker was 600 years old when it flooded. How he built something and he's 600 years old? Yeah, right.
Also 7 each of birds of the air, male and female, to keep the species alive on the face of all the earth. For after 7 more days, I will cause it to rain on the earth 40 days and 40 nights, and I will destroy from the face of the earth all living things that I have made. And Noah did according to all of that the Lord commanded him. Noah was 600 years old when the flood waters were on the earth. So Noah with his sons, his wife, and his sons' wives went into the ark because of the waters of the flood. So they don't even have children.
So
Of clean animals, of animals that are unclean, of birds, and of everything that creepeth on the earth. 2 by 2 they went into the ark to Noah, male and female, as God had commanded Noah. And it came to pass after 7 days that the waters of the flood were on the earth. In the 600th year of Noah's life, in the 2nd month, the 17th day of the month. Oh, so they had months. They had months and days. They had a whole fucking calendar. They hadn't even discovered it, had they? With the fucking dial in the sun, right?
they were not the ones
Ain't that the Mayan?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm done. Bible study is the fuck over.
Shit is stupid as fuck.
Girl. Let's see. Let's continue on. Oh God, this is just stupid.
It's stupid.
Not to SB. He understands every fucking word of it. He understands it. He honors it. He holds it up high. Him and Juicy. They're the only ones that understand it. And the rain was upon the earth 40 days and 40 nights. In the self same days entered Noah and Shem and Ham and Japheth, the sons of Noah, and Noah's wife. Why the wives ain't never got a fucking name?
Nick, shut up. I was just see
Because they wasn't important. The woman wasn't important to them.
That's so shit. Okay. And the 3 wives of his sons with them into the ark. They and every beast after his kind, and all of the cattle after their kind, and every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth after his kind, and every fowl after his kind, and every bird after every sort. That's a whole fucking lot, isn't it? You said, stop making sense, Queen. Period. Period. Ooh, that was a lot that they had to give. And they went unto Noah into the ark, 2 and 2 of all flesh, wherein is the breath of life. And they that went in, male and female of all flesh, as God. Now God has commanded something. Had commanded him, and the Lord shut him in. Why do they keep switching that on your motherfucking ass?
Lord and God.
And they went in male and female of all flesh, as God had commanded him, and the Lord shut him in. Okay. Okay. All right. And the flood was 40 days upon the earth, and the waters increased and bear up the ark, and it was lift up above the earth. So the waters increased and bear up the ark, and it was lift up above the earth. So apparently an Asian person then wrote this, because now the fuck they can't even do a simple that was racist. I don't give a fuck. So I will not apologize for shit. I said what the fuck I said. Sound like a foreign motherfucker wrote that. That's what I said. Bitch, ain't that how they talk? And the waters prevailed and were increased greatly upon the earth, and the ark went upon the face of the waters. And the waters prevailed exceedingly upon the earth, and all. That's what yours says? Can I read that? The waters prevailed 15 cubits upward, and the mountains were covered. Let's go back to 19. And the waters prevailed exceedingly upon the earth, and all the high hills under the whole heaven were covered. The waters prevailed 15 cubits upward, and the mountains were covered. And all flesh died that moved on the earth, birds and cattle and beasts of every creeping thing that creep upon the earth, and every man. Again, How did the fucking birds drown?
Because they're
Period.
birds
They
and they
was
fly.
flies.
Oh my God. So the fish drowned in water?
Yep.
Their own fucking environment?
They live in water, but they drown too.
Let's finish this out. All in whose nostrils was the breath of the spirit of life. The spirit of life. All that was on the dry land died. I'm glad they said that. So he destroyed all living things which were on the face of the ground, both man and cattle, creeping thing and a bird of the air, which is still alive because the bird is not going to drown. They were destroyed from the earth. Only Noah and those who were with him in the ark remained alive.
So it's Noah and his wife, his 3 sons, and their wives.
Okay. Let's walk through this. So you got Noah, his wife, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. They 3 wives and every fucking animal on the planet. 7 to 2 of them. Of each. So you got 1 million motherfuckers. Because that's what that counts out to. Do you know how many animals and living creeping things and birds and fowls of the air and cattle there is? We talking about hyenas. I don't give a fuck. They didn't say what area he was in. They said everyone upon the face of the earth. Didn't it? Didn't it? That's what it says. To keep them alive. Because it says every fucking animal and being that's here now is because it was saved in the ark. Nothing new was created. Things were just saved, correct? Dragons and dinosaurs too, because they're in this book. Now,
So stupid.
Every beast, every creepy thing, every fowl, and every will serve a creeper upon the earth after their kind. And Noah builded an ark altar unto the Lord, and took of every clean beast and every clean fowl, and offered burnt offerings on the altar. Whoo, he's busy. So he done built this massive fucking boat. Ark. That would be as big as this fucking expressway right here that I'm looking at. As long and as wide. Remember, it has 3 stories in it. He built it in what, 7 days? Out of gopher wood? Okay. Then he took some of that gopher wood because he was not tired. God made the earth in 7 days and needed a fucking break. Mommy. It is so tough to be 13 or 14. I mean, really. So, okay. So Noah was not tired at all, to the point where he didn't usher all these animals. She's 600. Remember in the movies, they always put him with the long white hair. Okay, because he real old. And he got on slippers.
Shut up.
And a white garment. He's built this boat because he built it by himself.
By himself, that part.
His sons did not help him.
No, he built it by himself. 600 years old.
600 years.
You building the goddamn ark by your old ass self.
3 floors.
With slippers. He got chincletas on.
He got chincletas
on. Building shit. So.
But this nigga ain't even got a hammer, no tools. He was just.
And it's soundproof and waterproof.
It's soundproof and waterproof. He was
with
just
3 levels.
He was Legoing these shits together like.
That part in here.
Because he does not have it. He does not have nails. What kind of nails he got?
I ain't see nothing about no nails, no hammer, no none of this shit in here.
Maybe he got railroad spikes.
They ain't say nothing about no goddamn railroad in here either.
The wood was waterproof.
Mm-hmm.
But he probably fucked up because he had to get 2 termites too.
And they eat wood. Ooh, that's their food.
That's a bitch of 2 woodpeckers.
That part too.
Woody woodpeckers. He got to get 2 woodpeckers too.
That gorilla glue. Ah, the spray. Had that gorilla spray.
He had to go to the Congo to get the gorillas. The silverbacks. Oh God. Oh God. Okay. We back. But he still wasn't tired. And he had extra gopher wood left over from building the ark. So he made an altar too. To the Lord. Because he was not tired. And the Lord smelled a sweet savor. And the Lord said in his heart, I will not again curse. He didn't say it out loud to people. He said it in his heart. I will not. Let me read it. It's a Bill's Bible.
It's different than yours. It's different.
Okay, man.
Chapter 8.
And the Lord smelled a soothing aroma. Then the Lord said in his heart, he still said it in his heart. He didn't say it to nobody else. I will never again curse the ground for man's sake, although the imagination of man's heart is evil from
Yes.
I don't want you to see me laugh. Wait. Wait. You mean to fucking tell me, bitch, wait. You see, Papa, you mean to tell me he destroyed every he destroyed everything upon the earth, and they were still fucked up when they came back. Because it say, then the Lord said in his heart, I will never again curse the ground for man's sake, although the imagination of man's heart is evil from his youth. Nor will I again destroy every living thing as I have done. Wait, while the earth remains, seed time and harvest, cold and heat, winter and summer, and day and night shall not cease. So, chapter 9. So God blessed Noah and his sons and said to them, be fruitful and multiply and fill the earth. And the fear of you and the dread of you shall be on every beast of the earth, on every bird of the air, on all that moved up on the earth, and on all of the fish of the sea. They are given into your hand. Every moving thing that lives shall be food for you. What?
This is what we were saying in the beginning when we said they put them shits on the fucking ark.
What?
This shit is dumb. This don't make no sense.
So they ate the animals on the ark? They are given it to your hand. Every moving thing that lives shall be food for you. I have given you all things, even as the green herbs. But you shall not eat flesh with its life. That is its blood. Surely for your lifeblood, I will demand a reckoning. From the hand of every beast, I will require it. That's it. That's it.
That's why everybody eating.
That's it. Where's the ark now? Probably got ate up by the because it didn't survive. Because the dinosaurs were here first. The dinosaurs were here first.
Listen, y'all remember when they said that they found the ark? They found the ark.
Then it was not ate up by termites or...
No, because they found it.
Okay.
It was fossilized. They found it.
It was fossilized. But it's wood. Wood does not last.
What does wood do over time?
I don't know, but it's a house that's
fucking
30 years old that's made from wood that's decrepit and fucked up because it's
that
made
part,
from
it
wood.
breaks down. It breaks
Just
down.
like the many people who died on the Zinco in Tulsa, Oklahoma, because it was made from wood and it was breaking down and ate up.
That part.
However,
You think this shit through? That shit rots, especially if it's rain. It depending on where it's at.
It's in the water for 40
days
days and 40 nights.
It's gonna break down. So what ark did you find? This is what I'm talking about. This shit is stupid as hell. It's stupid.
How was they eating? Was they cooking on there? They was burning up the wood.
They probably had a kitchen. He had fucking nails and hammers.
So they just eating animals. Oh God. Oh God. Well, this has been some bullshit. Oh God.
You ain't write the shit. You just reading it. That's it.
So Noah is y'all's daddy. It allegedly landed in the Grand Canyon. But flesh with the life thereof, which is the blood thereof, shall ye not eat. But you can eat of everything. So he back to his foolish and trickery like in the garden.
You can have everything in the garden.
Except for
this.
And then he says here, every moving thing that liveth shall be meat for you, even as the green herb I have given you things.
Because the damn sure do say that. That's on 3. And then when you come to 4, but you shall not eat flesh with its life, that is its blood. But you just contradicted yourself in fucking 3.
So what it says is, you gotta wait for the animal to die by itself and drain of its own blood before you can eat that animal.
They want you to eat rotten ass meat?
Yeah, this is so crazy. It's some bullshit. Didn't take long to debunk this shit.
No.
Just 3 hours and 25 minutes and 27 seconds. And not even.
No. Oh my God.
Okay.
So stupid.
Well, I will finish reading the Yehuda. Yehuda said, come on.
Yehuda, this is dumb.
Finish it out. Okay. He want me to get to this part. Okay. But flesh with the life thereof, which is the blood thereof, shall ye not eat. And surely your blood of your lives will I require. At the hand of every beast will I require it. And at the hand of man, at the hand of every man's brother, where did you understand what I just read to you?
Hmm. For your lifeblood I require a reckoning. From every beast I will require it, and from man.
This is what that
From
just
his
said.
fellow man I will require a reckoning for the life of man.
So basically, this shit just said Noah was perfect, but his children wasn't. But we gonna save all of them. The animals wasn't perfect, but we gonna save some of them, but not all of them. Even though I said I'm gonna kill all them all, but I want you to save 7 of each, and then 2 of each, and then maybe some of these and some of that, and then whoop de whoop, and then I want you to multiply and fill the earth and populate and all this other shit. Although I'm gonna give you everything to eat, because every animal you can eat, every green thing you can eat, except for you can't eat it. Because it has blood in it, and I don't want you to eat the blood. But because it has blood in it, you did eat it. I told you to eat it. Now I'm gonna require that all of them beasts kill your ass too, and kill you, and come get you, and then I'm gonna require that y'all kill each other upon the face of the earth. No, what you want to say, Jazz? Let me read it.
Say what you just said. Goodness gracious. This is crazy. See, it's right there at the top. You know our wording is different.
I will remember my covenant that is between me and you but it's not, because it's in the heart. He didn't make a covenant with them. He said it in his heart. He didn't say it to no one else. That's not what that said. And God said, in this Bible it say, and God said, this is the sign of the covenant that I make between me and you and every living creature that is with you for all future generations. I have set my bow in the cloud, and it shall be a sign of the covenant between me and earth. It's bold. Okay. When I bring clouds over the earth and the bow is seen in the clouds, I will remember my covenant. That is between me and you and every living creature of all the flesh, and all the waters shall never again become a flood to destroy all flesh. When the bow is in the clouds, I will see it and remember everlasting covenant between God and every living creature of all flesh that is on the earth. God said to Noah, this is the sign of the covenant that I have established between me and all flesh that is on the earth. Oh, let me read that part. The sons of Noah who went forth from the ark were Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Ham was the father of Canaan. These 3 were the sons of Noah, and from these the people of the whole earth were dispersed.
See what you would say. 20. Stop that. 20.
Okay. And God said unto Noah, this is the token of the covenant, which I have established between me and all flesh that is upon the earth. And the sons of Noah that went forth of the ark were Shem and Ham and Japheth. And Ham is the father of Canaan. These are the 3 sons of Noah. Why was that important that Ham is the father of Canaan? These are the 3 sons of Noah, and of them was a whole earth overspread. And Noah began to be an husband, and he planted a vineyard, and he drank of the wine, and he was drunken, and he was, oh, this is my part.
Mm-hmm.
This, I said it was Abraham, and it's not. It's Noah. That's why Yehuda said, keep reading. Child, pay attention. Call them people, get these people back on this live. Tell them this Bible study ain't over. Okay, you ready? Here we go. Pay attention. You say, where the women at? They don't need them. Listen.
The men got it.
And Noah began to be a husband man. Husbandman. And Noah began to be an husbandman. And he planted a vineyard. And he drank of the wine. And he was drunken. And he was uncovered within his tent. And Ham, the father of Canaan, saw the nakedness of his father and told his two brethren without. And Shem and Japheth took a garment and laid it upon both their shoulders and went backward and covered the nakedness of their father. And their faces were backward, and they saw not their father's nakedness. And Noah awoke from his wine, and he knew what his younger son had done unto him. And he said, cursed be Canaan, a servant of servants shall he be unto his brethren. And he said, blessed be the Lord of Shem, God of Shem, and Canaan shall be his servant. God shall enlarge Japheth, and he shall dwell in the tents of Shem, and Canaan shall be his servant. And Noah, who lived after the flood 350 years, and all days of Noah were 950 years, and he died. Why would that upset him? Why would that upset him? Let me read it in Jamila's Bible. Let's read it in Jamila's Bible. All right. And Noah began to be a farmer, and he planted a vineyard. Then he drank of the wine and was drunk, and became uncovered in his tent. He's in a tent again. There's tent. And Ham, the father of Canaan, saw the nakedness of his father. See, what they're trying to explain is, they're trying to say that Canaan was marked. That's why black people are black, and that's why we are cursed. That's what they're trying to say here. But let's just read it as it is. Then he drank of the wine and was drunk, and became uncovered in his tent. And Ham, the father of Canaan, saw the nakedness of his father, and told his two brothers outside. But Shem and Ham took a garment, laid it on both of their shoulders, and went backward and covered the nakedness of their father. Their faces were turned away, and they did not see their father's nakedness. So Noah awoke from his wine and knew what his younger son had done to him. What did he do? He went outside and said, hey, daddy in there naked. Mm-hmm. He drunk. Mm-hmm. They went in there and covered him up. Why would that make him mad? Why would that upset him that they didn't want to see his nakedness, that they covered him, that he told him? He awoke and he knew what his younger son had done. How would he know what his younger son had done upon him awakening? What had happened? Are we missing something? So how did they know he was naked if they looked away while covering him? He wanted them to see his stuff, huh, Solution? Now, this is the genealogy of the sons of Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. And sons were born to them after the flood. I'm not getting ready to name all these fucking nobodies, because this is shit they done fucking created and made up. For these are the coastland peoples of the Gentiles were separated into their lands, everyone according to his language, according to their families, into their nations. The sons of Ham were Cush, all this other shit, and Canaan. He had 3, 4, whatever. The sons of Cush were, I'm not naming all of them either. He was a mighty hunter. Oh, this is where Nimrod comes in, who was a mighty hunter. He began to be a mighty one on the earth. He was a mighty hunter before. Who else is a mighty hunter? Ochosi, maybe? I'm done with this. I am done with this shit. This is bullshit. I'm sick of this shit. None of that shit made sense. Why would they make him mad that they covered him up? He cursed their whole lineage. Isn't Cush in Africa? They're trying to tell you that's why you're cursed. Because you came from Canaan. They're trying to tell you that. That is what they're trying to tell you. Because when you trace that lineage, it did not make sense at all, correct? You will see where that lineage goes. And those are the people that are cursed. That part. They couldn't even exist. Stop it. Stop it with this. Stop it with this. Stop it. I'm done. I hope you sent me some donations. Because I need it. I sure do. I need donations. Please send them to me. That is my Cash App. It has been almost 4 hours. I appreciate your time of listening and understanding. It's some bullshit. Stop falling for the fuckery. Use your own mind. I love you from a genuine fucking place. Remember that world reading. I'll see y'all later. I'll call you back tomorrow.